a hit song will fix everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A hit movie, a hit TV show, a hit whatever. Look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown beat up, one of the biggest female artists of all time. And the picture came out. It looked crazy.
Yeah.
This wasn't just like we were arguing and I tried to push her and accidentally punched her in the jaw and walked out. Like he literally beat on her until both of her eyes were closed.
But it's hard to imagine his career continuing the same way that it did these days, Because if that happened right now, he'd be Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez got blacklisted from streaming services.
Yeah, but he's still doing his thing.
Tory Lanez is still doing his thing, but Chris Brown has a level of industry support that is different. Whereas Tory...
Years later. This is true. And plus with the Tory thing, the whole thing is a little up in the air, right? Because now he's being charged, which is very serious. But then again, he's also denying the whole thing. Chris never denied that he did anything.
Yeah.
You can't. Like what? She punched herself in the face 20 times? Like,
yeah.
Like Tory is saying that's not what happened. This whole thing is a lie. She's lying, whatever. Now, he could be lying, of course, about this whole thing. I'm not saying that he is or he isn't. He may be. But he's still putting out product and he's still getting views on his shit and he's still going to do his thing. Now, unless he goes to prison, which is a definite possibility considering the situation. Now, that's obviously going to stop him unless they start releasing music while he's locked up. But at some point, if he comes out with a hot-ass song, people will be like, fuck it. I like this song. I think, who said it best? I think 50 Cent said, and this is a little old school, but when KRS-One dropped The Bridge Is Over, which dissed all of Queens, 50 said that they were bumping that song in Queens, even though they were dissing. He was dissing their neighborhood because it was such a hot song.
They had a lot less music at that time.
But still, people have pride in who they are and where they came from. Like, it was just such a hot song that they were bumping it in Queens.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure. I don't know if I ever have been able to really get into a song that was dissing somebody I was cool with. I mean, I'm cool with Go Yayo and that fucking, you ever hear that Sauce Walka song about him?
No.
Gayo?
No.
Oh my God. He turns the beat off and freestyles for goes off, not freestyles, but he goes off for 2 minutes. It's like, I'm listening to it I fuck with Go Yayo, but man, this song is vicious.
And to everyone that's been asking me to interview Sauce Walka, there was at least 3 occasions, maybe even 4, that we had an interview scheduled with him, and he either didn't show up or showed up so late that everyone had already gone home.
If he showed up late for you, then you're doing one better than me because he's just not showing up. We've had it booked and then canceled. I never was waiting around for it, but I've had it booked and then canceled. And I always tell him, I'm like, Sauce, just come out here and do the interview because it's going to be a fucking movie. People love you and they never get to see you do some real fire official interviews,
Yeah, no. Our last interview, we probably would have done it, but he showed up so late that we had another interview that was already about to start. It was just impossible for us to do it. And I was like, yo, bro, we want to fuck with you. like Sauce, you do a Vlad TV or a No Jumper, it's gonna be massive. It's going to be the biggest thing ever because you never do interviews. Please get your business together. Cause you could be huge right now.
Yeah.
Now he probably thinks he is huge, but you could be huger.
I need to just pull up on him. I'm just going to Texas.
Just pull up.
I'm just going to Texas, be like, Sauce.
Where you at? I'm there with my iPhone.
I got a pint of lean and a bag of weed. Let's hang out. Let's talk on camera. Not a pint of lean. I can't give him that. I'm going to hold that. But,
some weed.
Something like that. I'll sell it to him, maybe.